All right, YouTube family, it has been a long time, but guess what? I am back. And the reason that I took a step back is because I really wanted to look at this channel and see how I can put something together that's going to be very consistent that can help you transform your life. But before we get into it, if you like the content inside this channel and the different things that I'm talking about, make sure that you click that old like button, hit that subscribe button, and make sure that you get notifications so that when I'm posting that you actually know that something went up. We got a lot of new things coming up, more consistent things that definitely is going to align with helping you win at the business of life and the business of making money at the same time. So, yep, one of the things we're going to actually do is I'm going to have a how to be successful at the business of life series, and you can get a video that's going to be uploaded every Thursday at 8 p.m. inside the become successful at life section of this channel. So it's going to have its own little section, even though it'll be a video posted here on the primary channel, but you'll easily be able to follow it every Thursday at 8 p.m. Look for that video upload series. I'm also going to start a few other series too, but mostly you're going to be able to come here in this spot right here to get notifications and updates on the other different type of series. I definitely want to be able to show, basically anyone who wants to really take their lives to the next level, live the life of their dreams, the steps that will definitely make them be able to do it. Just like, but I'm definitely focused on people like me who made tons of mistakes, been in trouble, potentially, been written off, that really want to be able to, I guess, rise like the phoenix to the top, and be able to show that they're not just here, but they're here with meaning. One of the ways that I'm going to actually do that and to keep good content on this channel is I want to answer some of the questions that I had from previous posts that I had. And also, if people have questions that they would like to ask me, I'll pull it up here on the old phone and we're going to answer it here on the channel. So let me go ahead and get started because I actually already have a question that I wanted to address. This question was from a while back, but it really doesn't matter because it's still relevant to a lot of people that have these misconceptions about what it takes to actually become successful or rebuild your life and be successful. A lot of people, if you've been following this channel for a while, you kind of know my story. So the formula that I've put together for success, if it can work for someone like me with the choices that I've made, if you've made anything less than those choices, you can transform your life and get it done as well. One thing is I do want to say, if you're looking for the channel where you're going to sit here and be able to laugh your way to success, only looking for entertaining information that's going to make you feel good, you've probably come to the wrong place. One of the things that I tell my students that's inside my Amplify Academy, I'll talk about my Amplify Academy later, is that if you want success, there's usually two paths: the short path and the long path. Ironically enough, the long path got all the tricks, tips, hacks, and shortcuts. But at the end of the day, they rarely get you to where you want to be. And that's what I've had to learn. So I've been through a whole lot of things, a whole lot of lessons learned. If you've people been following me on my channel, you can probably go back to one of my old videos from 4 years ago. You see these different books and technology, computer stuff. About 5 years ago, matter of fact, here goes a picture of it right here. One of the pictures or video clips of what my desk looked like. No books. No, I did have a computer. It was like a Dell that was like 4 years old. But I really had no need for computers then. I barely used it except for if I was, typing up a letter or if I was in class or something like that. But when I really was ready to take that show on the road and really amplify myself and really do what I do, because even though life might have thrown some blows at me, I still was a boss. Still was a boss on the outside. Circumstances didn't change that. I just had to start to actually do what bosses do to keep rising. So what I did is I went and started studying a lot of successful people, a lot of boss people, a lot of people that's made money. And here we go. But the proof is in the pudding for what I'm gonna tell you. One thing is, so I'm in Atlanta now. I moved to Atlanta like 2 years ago. I came here, I had $2,500 to my name. Last year I made 25,000 or something like that as an entrepreneur. And this year I got to about 109. One of the things is, COVID kicked in, but someone that's pretty much a hustler that knows how to shift and pivot. I kind of already had myself in a position to help people that wanted to take their digital show on the road, be able to actually help them. And if you understand anything about the social media algorithms and things like that, you need video, you need fresh content, you need to find a way to make yourself stand out amongst other people that are doing the exact same thing that you're doing. But we'll talk about that too, because I do have a business building section, and that's what my Amplify Academy is about. But I'm going to be actually showing you, ladies and gentlemen, here some of those same steps, over the next few months, years, whatever it takes, because I'm here to stay this time. Different things we're going to be doing on this channel. We're going to have interviews with other successful people, other people that's kind of been where we've been, people that maybe smart enough or fortunate enough to avoid where we have been, and then they can talk about, what helped fuel their decisions. Because at the end of the day, we just don't want to look at people that made a bunch of mistakes and got forward. We also want to see how the people that maybe didn't make those mistakes, similar mistakes, but maybe they had their own obstacles and what strategies and techniques that they actually use to overcome them. Because at the end of the day, the success formula, the secret to the success formula is following the people that were successful with the formula that they use. Now, when I say a formula, it's not something that a million people tried and only 5 people completed it. Those are not the success formulas that I'm talking about. I'm talking about tried, tested, proven that if almost anyone follows the process, that they'll get the same results. Now, and what time that might take, I don't know, it varies. All right, so let me go ahead and jump into it. Like I said, don't forget, if you like this and if you feel in your heart of hearts that the information that I'm going to provide you is really going to be able to help you make big changes inside your life or someone you know, make sure you hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that notification button, and click all so you can get different notifications. As I build this out this time, we're going to have different lives. I mean, there's a whole lot of things that's going to be coming in store. Different prize giveaways, different ways to help some people maybe get scholarship inside my Amplify Academy. I say scholarship because, yeah, it costs. One thing that I've learned, if people are looking to free their way to the top or free their way to success, they're constantly going to keep ending up with nothing. If you want to grow with pennies, that's all you're going to end up is pennies. And I'm not just talking about pennies. When I talk about pennies, I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about if you just want to invest a little bit of your time, if you just want to apply just a little bit of your effort, or a little bit of money investment into trying to build an empire, yeah, you're going to find yourself pretty much shit out of luck. So let me get to this first question right here, because I encourage other people to drop their questions. One of the things that was hard for me, even though I did it over the last few years, if you follow me, it's hard for me just to talk straight to a camera. I like interaction. I like to be able to answer questions so that it's not about what I think that you guys should have or you ladies should have. It's about what you need. As you guys are going to learn, I'm a very dynamic person. So we're going to be able to talk about a whole lot of things on here. So just brace yourself. But let me get to this question right here. All right, so this one was actually about 5 years ago, but it's one that constantly, stayed on my mind. And it's from John Freeman. He says, this guy, meaning yours truly, that everyone believes that assumes that everyone can be a business leader or owner. Let me finish. I guess he says, I failed to realize that not all people are capable of running a business. Some people are followers and some are leaders. If you know you are a leader, then follow his advice. If you're not, then work towards getting a job. Okay, first of all, this guy makes a couple different assumptions here when he talks about me, what I assume. He says that he assumes that everyone can become a business leader or owner. Yeah, I do assume that. He's absolutely right. I assume that because leaders, contrary to what some people might think, they're not all born. You know what? I believe, first of all, none of us are really born leaders. How many babies you see leading people at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years? Nah, it's usually comes from the environment that you're in or the environments that you're exposed to. The great thing about 2021 now, here, is that you can expose yourself to all type of environments. I got a book up here written by, two books written by Navy SEALs, excellent leaders. Hey, you're not a leader? Guess what? Learn how to become a leader. Learn the steps it takes to actually be able to lead. You want to be a business leader? Well, listen to some audiobooks, read some books, follow different business leaders, and then you'll eventually become that. One thing you're going to learn is when you follow these leaders is that they made tons of mistakes. The thing I think people think about when they think about being a leader is they think like maybe you're not going to make mistakes. Or maybe you got some genetic edge up on people that's going to allow you to be able to easily make moves that's different than other people. That's not true. The circumstances are usually the same. As a matter of fact, probably most leaders are born in the fire. When shit hitting the fan, things getting crazy, things getting tough, and they got to stand up. A lot of leaders probably don't even know that they were actually leaders. So he is right about that. I do assume that everyone can become a business leader or a business owner. You know why? Because we are fully capable of becoming whatever we want to become. The mistake that we often make is identifying ourselves with the things that we do. And then once we build that self-identity up, like somebody says, oh, I'm a photographer, or I'm a marketer, or, I'm a lawn man, or a cook, or accountant. No, accountant, cook, lawn man, photographer, those are things that you do. They're not things that you are. As long as you can become whatever you need to be to accomplish the goals that you want to accomplish, you can be that thing. So there goes the part one I answered. The second one says, I fail to realize that not all people are capable of running a business. First of all, because this was on my thing about should you go to college or to get a job or learn how to get a job if you have felonies or something like that, or create your own business. That's what this video came from. One of my videos a while back. You have to dig down, you'll see it. Says, I fail to realize that not all people are capable of running their business. Yes, you are. Just depends on how big your business is. Maybe everybody's not capable of running a business with 150, 250. First of all, less than 500 people is considered a small business, I think. So, yeah, maybe not everybody's capable of that. But a lot of people are capable of generating their own income. All you have to do is find a skill or a service that you can provide or a product that you can sell that solves a problem for the right type of people that's willing to buy it from you, and put yourself in the position to be able to sell it. But of course, first you got to learn, business principles. You got to learn marketing. You got to learn some psychology. You got to learn some customer service. Yes, there's skills that you have to learn, but you can do it. Actually, I'm going to actually teach you guys a lot of those different things if you follow this channel. That's why you got to make sure you hit the notification button, hit subscribe, and give us the old thumbs up here. All right. So, and drop some comments, because this is what I want to fuel this channel from. I want to answer the questions that you ladies and you gentlemen want to have answered. So yeah, everybody can run a business or generate their own income. There's nothing special about it. All you got to do is follow the blueprint of what other people have done. If you guys go down my channel, as you'll see, man, I've been through a lot of things. I had a lawn service on here. I wrote a book on this channel. What else? I did personal training on this channel. I had a Chess for Change program where I taught young kids in the inner city and the projects how to play chess, but not just chess, but use it as a way to learn strategies so they can accomplish goals. Photography, and now I'm doing marketing and branding where I help passion and purpose-driven entrepreneurs amplify their brand and attract new and high-end paying customers using up-to-date marketing strategies, professional photography, and eye-catching videography. And check this out. This shit ain't even my passion. But what you guys can't see, but that's what spawned all this equipment. You can't see, I got a $4,000 camera in front of me here. I got a $3,000 camera you guys can't see up over here. Lights, and this is not even my studio. This is just my home. So there's a whole lot of things that when people say what I think is stupid shit about what we can and can't do, yeah, as long as we believe that, we can do it. All right, let me get back to the final part of his question. Some people are followers and some are leaders. You can be a follower and have your own business. Yep. You can be a leader and work a job. You can be a follower and a leader and be a bum. Just because someone's a follower or a leader doesn't mean that they're going to have the success that they desire. You have to be willing to lead yourself and follow success type principles to help you get there. So if you guys watching, I'm already uploading a video today for the Become Successful at the Business of Life series, but there's going to be a new one every Thursday until the series is complete. It's about 12 videos inside that series, but hey, check it out. Like I say, if people are looking for a place where they're going to be laughing and just having fun and think that that's going to help them grow to really be able to win at life, probably setting yourself up for failure. Not even comedians. Man, you'd be surprised how hard comedians work just to make you laugh. And you think it's all fun. It's not that. All right? So he goes on and gives this, what I think is stupid advice. If you know you're a leader, then follow his, which is my advice. If you're not, then work towards getting a job. Listen, this is what you need to do. Especially if you got a background or if you made mistakes or if you want to have some more control over your life. If you can get a job that can help you do that, get the job that helps you do that. If because of whatever circumstances, lack of a college degree, maybe a background, maybe lack of interest, maybe you feel you have a lack of talent and skill sets, and you know that even at a job, you're not going to be able to really rise to the heights that you want to, get you a job to fund your dreams. Get you a job so you can fund your product or business or service till you can actually start making enough money in that business, product or service provider, whatever it is, so that now you no longer have a job. I'm speaking from experience. I left the streets, I had 6 figures. 3 years later, I was broke. I was 35, got kind of my first job at Kentucky Fried Chicken, making $7.25 an hour with 3 child supports, and I was pushing a push lawnmower on the side. I worked that job, fueled that lawn service up, bought me equipment piece by piece, reinvested my money from the lawn service into it till I built the lawn service up where I no longer needed that job. I didn't even have time for the job. Got the lawn service going good enough where I was able to get me some free time from savings in the wintertime when other people was broke with lawn services. I had saved my money and then I started building another business. That's when I got into the fitness business, just always looking for a way to serve people. And that was the game changer. So I don't feel like if you feel like you can't, you don't have to be a leader to own a business. You don't have to be a leader to generate your own income. You just only got to follow people or processes that can show you how to generate your own income. Another mistake a lot of people go by. They feel like the business or service that they have to provide has to be something that they love. That's a lie. All you got to do is find something that other people find valuable, that they'll be willing to pay for it from you at the price that you're asking, and that you can provide that service, and start doing that. Now, if we want to focus on our passion or whatever it is we think we love, we also have to understand that doing what you love is not free. You're often going to have to do a lot of things you don't like to get to what you love. All right, so in the interest of trying to hopefully keep this first video some sort of short-ish, I guess, if that's what people are looking for, I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here. But I just wanted to read that and give a rebuttal back to this guy's comment. I'm going to be coming on a few times a week, but it's definitely going to be a video uploaded every Thursday in the success series at 8 p.m. But yeah, so you guys, like I said, you can do whatever it is you want to do. I'm living proof. No scams, no cheats, no multi-level marketing, no tricks, tips, or hacks to actually help me get to where I'm at right now, where I can actually really be able to show people that I have a formula that works for you. All right, so hey, I guess I'll see you and see you guys in the next video. I'm gonna come up with some outro. I had an outro I used to say, but just see what we do from there. But till next time, make sure you give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and make sure you hit the notification button and click all so you can get all the content that we have. I'm also going to go ahead and leave a link down for my Amplify Academy, where it's, well, I like to say you can spend $1 to start building your six-figure business. This is not a scheme. This is not a scam. It's $1 first week, and then after that, it's $47 a month. You're going to be inside of a resource group that's really going to help you start from the foundation of building an audience, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good you are. If you don't have an audience of people that's willing to buy from you, you're not going to be able to sell that much. But I'm going to show you how to use social media, these digital platforms, to actually build your audience, figure out who that audience is, find out who the people that want to buy into what you're selling, so that you can actually start bringing in your own income. No tricks, no scams, no tricks, no hacks. This is going to take work, but the best work that we can do is work that's underneath good guidance and that doesn't waste a whole lot of our time and effort. If you don't feel like you're ready for the Amplify Academy just yet, just keep watching a bunch of these videos, and one day you will be. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right.